I'm Tim.
Fuck off. So tomorrow we're going to one of my favourite locations for targeting salmon, and just tossing up on what I actually want to use. I think I'm going to start off with plastics. I want to use my little Twinpower here, and that's got 8-pound braid on it. It's a little 2,500. I pair it with my Zodias rod, which I'll get right now for you. We're doing some weird shit. I actually dropped this on the floor quite hard. I can't actually remember if I've done some damage. I haven't opened it since. This little Zodias here is a 5 to 10 pound. Perfect for casting plastics and some, it's actually fine, good. We're going to be tying up an FG. Oh, that's fucking annoying.
Did it stop it?
Nah, almost. I just got a call from some weirdo. So just another quick run through of the gear. Just using the little Zodias, it's on this fucking thing right here. So it's a 5 to 10 pound. It can cast 5 to 15 grams, sorry. So it's perfectly matched with my little 2,500 Twinpower FD, which has 8-pound braid on it. I'm gonna be probably tying on 12-pound leader. We'll get to that in a second. I usually tie on a 1/6 jig head. We try casting around a little 5-inch hooked pilchard Z-Man soft plastic. That's probably the go-to for me. Tying on the 12-pound Ocea leader. The knot of choice will be the FG. I like to run probably, I don't even know how much leader. I just like to crank a lot on, because you never know what could happen. And we shall start the FG. Okay, so just tied my FG. Got it packed away now. Just figuring out what I want to actually put on for tomorrow. So we have a few options. We can start off with a measly little plastic. So we got a bunch to choose from. So we got 4-inch pearls, 5-inch nuke pilchard colour. That's right. Yeah. We got these brown squidgy paddle tails. Smaller ones, some pink flick bait. Actually, they look very interesting. I might try those, to be honest. Same, again, just little mullet looking paddle tails in here, some smaller ones. Yeah, we're back to the start. So, actually haven't even mentioned what we're targeting tomorrow. The good old Aussie salmon. They're quite big around here. They're not small ones, so we are definitely going light gear. Only got one 2 weeks ago, I think now. 2 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, I put a little clip of one of their runs.
He's already done his. Oh jeez.
It was pretty crazy. Using 6-pound with 8-pound leader. I was definitely going a bit too light, so I'd like to say I got a bit lucky. I like to get one on lure, but they're not very aggressive feeders at the moment, especially around where we get them usually. That's unfortunate. It's sort of why I want to go with the plastic rather than anything else. Otherwise, usually just chuck on dropped a jig head. Go with a little single circular hook with circle hook with an unweighted piece of muley. Pick them up during that. That's how I got the one a few weeks ago. Or instead of plastics, so we got this little floating diver called Zeric Pyra, I think, in the stun mullet colour. Changed out the trebles for some singles. I just feel like with these fish jumping around, they tend to throw trebles quite easily. This little like metal thing, which honestly I might end up just chucking this. Just like a little bait fish imitation, probably good for, well, I think it is very good for tuna, but we don't actually have tuna around here. Again, just a single hook. Like a discount vibe I got at my work. It was like $5. I thought, why not? The hooks look cool. Probably won't even chuck that, to be honest. 80mm atomic canine walker. You usually see people using these for brim and whiting, the smaller ones. This one was $5. Got that in the clearance bin too, so I thought, screw it, why not? Another interesting one, which I'd like to get a salmon on, is this little popper here. A nice little splash. The hooks on it are absolute crap. I mean, I'm going light gear anyway, so I shouldn't have to worry too much. To be honest, we probably will just go with the plastics. They seem to get the bite more often, especially when fish are more shut down. So we've just had a few storms roll in. We had one a few weeks ago. Then we had one just recently. There's a salmon are out wide, so I'm hoping these storms push the salmon in. Hopefully we got a few. But for now, I think gotta just rig up my partner's rod. He likes to use plastics all the time. She always outfishes me. And then it's pretty much get picked up from my house and then straight to the spot, pick up some bait, some drinks and food, and then just stay there all day, walk up and down the beach, see what we can see and see if we can't pull a few. So yeah, I'll see you down there.
What's up guys, we're down here. Check out the wash. So we're just going to hot pipes now. Hopefully there's not 600,000 boats down there. There's a few blokes down here. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a lengthy walk. Hopefully we'll make it, not get raped. I think we've all got plastics on. What colour do you have on? Smoky shad. Me and Tori are both running white. Epic swell.
What keeps you going in the morning?
Double epic swell.
For me, epic swell.
I'll come back to you when we're down there. Okay, so we're just about here at the location now. Gone past some rocks. We have spotted some people here, which I dislike. Kooks in boats, not realizing that you can, you know, it's dead flat and you can actually go like out past Rottnest to catch good fish. But they decide to take their boat to a land-based spot because kooks, don't be that kind of guy, please. And we're just gonna probably chill around the hot water for a bit, see if we can't pull anything out of there and maybe travel a bit further down the beach. All right, we're at the location. Just gonna cast in the hot water, see if I can't flick out a herring or something. Sorry, this video is probably a bit spacey and just random. I'm new to this kind of stuff, not really the best at it, but should be alright. It's actually quite low today. I might just go straight retrieve. See what happens. As soon as I say that, I mix it up. Well, that swim's so nice. Shallow. I might cast at this corner. That was a pretty crappy cast, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna work this plastic like a little clickbait. I just got wet and it's freezing. Oh, I'm getting hit. Huh? I was getting hit by some, like, I think herring. So it's a bit shut down as usual. We usually get down here and sometimes pull out a herring or salmon, like a baby one, salmon trout, but it's quite shut down. We weren't the first one here. There's this kook guy ballooning and there's like 600 boats further down. Might just have a little cast, those rocks over there, and see if I can't see one. I'll give that a crack and we'll see if I can't pull one. What's that? All right, got the sunnies, let's rock and roll. If we see a few, that should be pretty cool, but my guess is they won't be eating plastics or any lure or anything. We just got to give it a real delicious looking presentation. It's a bit sketchy getting out. Oh my god, I just cut my toe on a rock. We've got to give it a good old delicious I can't concentrate, my foot hurts. Very sketchy getting out here. They're all sharp. I don't bring shoes here ever, but okay, we're out. And I can't see anything with these sunnies because it's overcast. Right. I think there's mullet, yeah, there's mullet there. See if I can't jag one. Not gonna happen. Oh, mullet jumping out. That's sick. So, yeah, had a few more casts. It was completely dead. There was just no action. Had a few hits from herring. Didn't see any salmon. Luke ended up coming up for a cast with me, and yeah, it was just absolutely dead. He told me he had a few herring captures on a different rock groin, so we made the decision and head further down the beach. So, first location, I probably think I need to hold it a bit further away. First location was a bust. Only a few herring hits. He got lucky on the rock groin out there, still drinking his epic swell. She's lagging behind. We're just traveling further down the beach from where I've had luck before, seeing if we can't pull a few. Might stay down there for a bit longer than usual, because they usually cruise by. Hopefully we'll get stuck into some. Got a bit of a lengthy walk ahead of us. Hopefully we can get a few hits, like kicking rocks, and it really fucking hurts. Here we are at the location. We just found a little drift boat. Might even go on it just for a bit of fun. And now we get out to the rocks. Pretty much just sighting to see if we can see any salmon. While I'm wasting time trying to get out of here, Luke's catching fish. Alright, let's go. Surely they gotta like the white colour. What's not to like about it? Yeah, I'm already getting hit too. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. He fell off. Dude, there's heaps out just out here. Keeps falling off. Got one. What's wrong with the roller bearing? First fish of the friggin' day. Calm down, dude. Oh, it's a little salmon trout. Oh no, it's not, it's a herring. It just shat on me. Yeah, it's a herring, it's got black tail. Looked him in the eye. Oh. No, he's alright. So that's the first fish of the day for me. Luke's on to assuming another herring. Change jig heads. Other ones were pretty shitty. So actually the soft plastic is not rigged up very well. Still going with the 4-inch flicky. 4-inch flick bait. Oh, nice. Oh shit, that's a nightmare. Okay, fixed. And we're just smashing the herring until salmon cruise by. Back on my flat rock. Yeah, I got a heavier jig head, so I'll be able to cast further. And it's the headlock ones. Not even that much difference. People at Hot Pipes probably having a blast right now catching them. Literally. Oh, I think I don't have one. Oh, heavier than a herring. Wait, don't cast, it's going to the left. Yeah, just a big herring. Oh shit. Yeah, he still swam off. He's gone. It was hooked ugly. Like in the eye, when I brought it out, just blood spurted out everywhere.
So it's been about a week and a half since I recorded this initial video. I haven't had the what's the word? Motivation to edit it, mainly because we only caught, you know, a few herring between us. Only really got 2 on film. I had a few other things, but I couldn't actually download it to my phone because I only have a 64GB iPhone 8. This whole thing. It's not really what you want to do when you make YouTube videos, because they can be upwards of like 12 fucking gigabytes or so, especially at the high quality. After we caught those herring at that rock wall, we ended up going in that little fiberglass boat a few meters out, probably 50 to 100 meters out, and we were just flicking off it. We ended up getting kicked off, and there wasn't much after that. We just walked back down the beach, went back to the original spot where we see salmon usually, and it was just dead. There was no herring or anything around. And then we decided to just pack up and leave. I'm actually going tomorrow morning at this point in time. Don't know if I want to film or not, mainly because it's such a hassle to film so much for so little, but you know, I won't film and then there'll probably be salmon there.
I fucking knew it. Wasn't gonna film. Fuck yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so I might end up just filming. But I had a bit of fun. This is sort of like a trial video, if anything, just to see what I can do with what I've got. I'm pretty happy with it, but there's probably a few things I'll rewatch over and over again and think, wow, that's cringy. If anything, if this does make it to YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's very hard to edit with what I've got. I probably need to get a computer in the future, probably a better idea. Now it's time for bed. See you guys in the next video if I make another one. So yeah, goodbye.